got it for a good deal. It was vacant for like a year and a half during COVID, and it took us about 16, 17 months to build. I was our general contractor.
Right on.
So I learned a lot during that time of my life. I never want to build anything again, ever. So this is our public-facing space. We are open to the public Wednesday through Sundays for adoptions. Obviously our busiest time of the week is on the weekends. This is Alicia, she's our front desk office coordinator. So we do walk-ins for the public, and then we also do pre-set up meet and greets. So you can apply for a dog at any given point, and we keep about 25 to 30 dogs on site, but about 180 to 200 dogs are in our care. So that means the rest of them are all in foster care. And then one of the big things about building this was that we didn't want to ever like mimic a shelter environment. So that's why we call it an adoption center. So dogs don't really stay here for more than 7 to 14 days. So for example, you know, we took in what, like 9 new dogs today. They have to be on a 3-day decompression hold where we get to know them. Obviously they've already had behavior assessments and information that we've learned about them from the shelter. But say we get a 6-month-old lab, what you see is what you get. Like, I don't need to watch you for 3 weeks before I adopt you out. Like, are you ready for a puppy or are you not? So those types of dogs after 3 days then get promoted for adoptions here. But if it's a medical dog, an older dog, a dog who needs to be on decompression behavior hold, then they go to foster right away. So dogs aren't living here for extended periods of time. Obviously you guys saw our little shop. We try to keep everything really competitively priced with Amazon, so things go back to our programs. These are our 3 adoption rooms. And then this building is like a maze. So we'll go this way first. This goes into our medical wing. So the whole goal of this building, obviously outside of adoptions and supporting just like staff having a place to work, it was 2 things. It was 1, being able to say yes to dogs way quicker. I go into the wing. This is a surgery pack. So like we wrap about 100 of these a week. This is how we sterilize all of our equipment. This is gonna be our fridge. We're gonna have all your rabies vaccines, DAP, all that good stuff. So outside of emergency funding, we do everything in-house. We can do amputations, eye removals. I don't know if they still have it somewhere, but there's something like an eyeball in a jar somewhere, which is insane.
You don't have to point it out.
Okay.
Medical team is
so
way,
obviously
way
you've got
than
some
us.
great vets that
their brains work very differently than mine. These are our blood work machines.
Cool.
Again, same thing. This is where we can fill all of our medications for the dogs. So fosters, adopters, all that are required to come here. And this is also where we do all of our intakes. So checking for heart murmurs, looking for dentals, if they need them, really anything and everything you can think of from this and a small animal vet clinic. So we have all of those licenses. We have a vet on staff. What's actually cool is we have 14 vets on contract. So that's like how many vets we've onboarded. I mean, someone might do 1 thing a year, but it's cool to see that there's like that engagement of vets wanting to be a part of that.
Is Freckles right there?
Oh no, Freckles. Freckles, you guys, this dog.
Freckles
Can Freckles come out?
Freckles can come out, yeah, when you guys are with your tour. Freckles is like the
I
definition of
already got
resiliency.
permission for you to play with Freckles.
Freckles
so
is
don't
awesome.
you worry.
He has been living in an outdoor shelter for like 2 years.
Beautiful.
He's so
creatures.
cool looking, yeah.
Freckles is the perfect name for him.
Max is gonna be. Can I talk to you for a second?
When you get home, he's gonna sniff you all up
Oh,
and
yeah.
down and be like, "Where were you?
Where they
Who
at?
were it?"
Where they at?
When you get home, he's gonna sniff you all
Oh,
up and
yeah.
down and be like, "Where were you?
Where they
Who
at?
were it?"
Climb a mountain far from home. Climb a mountain to your heart.
This is so many people just coming and get it. Good girl.
Oh, good boy.
Little baby. Good girl.
We use these rooms as just additional space. A good example would be like if we have like a pregnant mom, like we don't want her in a kennel that's stressful. Also pregnant mom, like the goal is to get her to foster ASAP, but if you don't know, and sometimes a pregnant mom just pops up at a shelter, you're like, okay, well let's take you and we'll figure out where you're going later. Litters of puppies are sometimes in here.
Rummy's in there right now. She's a little sweet little She's got short little
She
legs.
is clonked out.
Wait, what do you mean?
So she's a good example of a dog who wasn't doing great in the kennel and needed just like a quieter space to
Yeah.
decompress.
Wow.
Nervous.
But she probably say hi to you.
She came in, I believe, as a solo puppy, which is a little bit more, normally we have the whole litter, or we have like the litter and mom. It's more rare to have just one on their own. I mean, with the short legs, and she's a blondie with light colored eyes, like, you're
That's a Labrador, some
beautiful.
retriever.
She's just been getting all the loving.
Yes. Oh boy, I might want to play with you too. Oh man.
So yeah, this is, like our animal care lobby. This is where the animal care staff gets to hang, work out.
She'll take them.
Yum, yum, yum.
She's looking for a family.
Oh, yum, 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 yum.
She is. Super sweet.
Puppy breath, puppy breath. Oh, you cute.
She's like, where are they? Give me more.
You can have more. She's a good girl. She deserves all of it. Yeah, she needed summed up today.
We have so many.
We have a lot of hubbies.
Oh, there's your close-up.
That was probably pretty
Are
cute.
you ready for your close-up? Oh my goodness. You can tell everybody wants to be here. It's not like your typical, like,
No.
shelter. If I were a dog, needed a place to go, I would love to be here.
Yeah, the animal care team cares so much.
What is the most impactful thing that people can do to help? Help. I would love to do that.
Yeah, I think everyone can do something, which is what we always try to share. Some people are like, I can't foster, I work. But if you can't foster, you can volunteer. If you can't volunteer, you can share on social media. If you don't have social media, you can donate if you have the capacity. So whether it's WAGs, because we're in your community, or any local rescue, everyone is overworked, over capacity, and underfunded. So any way in which you can give back is incredibly helpful. And that also means in-kind donations. So food, blankets, toys, treats. When we foster out our dogs, the fosters, it's no cost to them. So they can give, anything that we can go home with the fosters and their family. There's a way for everyone to get involved.
So basically, giving is one thing, but also spreading the word, because the more you become aware and people know about this, the better off the dogs are, the better off this organization is, and everybody benefits.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for coming. I hope this is kind of a start to, whatever, you're interested in doing, or the access you want to be involved in. We're always here to be as transparent as possible, and your donation helps funds this. On average, it costs us about $500 to save a dog, and you helped us save quite a few dogs, so we really appreciate that. I'm excited to be able to have you come back and show you the kennel when it's up. And you see the little paws on the kennels in there, that's what yours will look like. And then you'll get like updates throughout the year of like, hey, these are some of the dogs that were in your kennel this month. And so it's just kind of nice to see the ins and outs of all the dogs we're saving.
This place is so wonderful that I had a little bit of nervousness thinking I'm going to lose it. And I see these puppies, and this is a great place.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to lose it. Because it really is a nice place.
It's a happy place to be. And it's people like you that make it go round. So thank you for your support.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, you're the best. You're so sweet.